Alright, y'all, so we're back for Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 222. And so, where we left off, what was it, like 2-3 weeks ago? Gojo and Sukuna were about to throw down. They were about to fucking fight, but then they were like, hold up, bro. We need a month to build up the pay per view. On December the 24th, Christmas Eve, we're about to throw down a massive pay per view and to see who will be the second coming of Jesus Christ. We're about to throw down right before the 12 p.m. mark or the 12 a.m. mark, before the 25th, and we're about to officially see who is going to be the second coming of Jesus Christ in the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. But let's get into it. We're on 222. It's titled, no, it doesn't say yet. Let's see. Alright, my sincerest apologies. Okay? No matter how hard I tried, I was unable to find your last finger. After delaying the fight with Gojo, Sukuna is now... Alright, it's titled Omen. Alright? But with Arame, alright, I'll accept whatever punishment you bestow upon me. Rest easy. I'm sure the last one in Gojo Satoru's possession. Oh, the last what? The last finger? Is that so? Well, that's my hunch at least. As you see Sukuna dropping a finger in his mouth. After all, Gojo Satoru only managed to starve off that brat's execution by proposing it be delayed until after he consumed all of my fingers. It's hard to imagine that man simply twiddling his thumbs and waiting for the axe to fall. I imagine he has long since stored away one of my fingers, effectively delaying the execution indefinitely. Alright. That man has disgraced me in front of Lord Sukuna, not just once, but twice. Damn it. Even after using my reverse curse technique, the wound still hurts. Don't stress about it. I can easily make up for one finger's worth of power with this. What the fuck is he doing? To think it'd be a Shimbutsu mummy. Kenjaku. No, Tengen. Is this meant to be ironic? What the fuck? Is he gonna eat the mummy? The mummy's head? Or is it... It's been 19 days since the cooling game has begun. How many players have died by curse technique removal because they never entered a colony? Damn, so it's been 19 days. He's asking how many have died due to curse technique removal. Alright, so we're with Kenjaku and Kogane. A total of 61 players. Would you like to see the list? Nah, I'm fine. Was it the thought of dying that frightened them? Or rather, the thought of killing someone else? Alright, probably neither. Those 61 players simply lacked intuition. After all, once in Higuruma, Hiromi added his rule, they could have avoided both of those scenarios. What the fuck are they looking at? This cheap ass TV. Dude, the TV screen is literally buzzing like black and white. I don't think they're watching shit. Bro, Kenjaku is too powerful and should be too rich to be watching out of this small ass like 1800s TV. The people of this country have convinced themselves that they have no control over their own reality, even when their lives are teetering on the brink. Alright, Kenjaku saying not everyone has the courage to put their own life on the line. But if their hand is forced by someone else, they have no choice but to take action. It always begins with a single step. Only then can you make steady progress towards your own ideals. Bro, this man's spitting facts right now, dude. That's why I love Kenjaku. He keeps it real. I hold nothing but content for those who are unwilling to take that first step. After all, when there is no hope left, death is always an option. Damn, and that's true. Bro, he's spitting all this wisdom as he's looking at like literally nothing. The TV screen is just doing zzz. It's like this man's not watching shit. That's how bored he is right now. I'm talking to you, Tengen. Oh, so now we're with Gojo again. Alright, damn. So it's just the three of us left? Well, there's also that idiot. That's true. He's like it's like, what, at a doctor's, you being checked up or something? Yeah, that's like one of those beds, those benches where you lay down to get checked up on. It seems like he's like at a doctor's office or some shit. I always thought Nanami was the type that would survive one way or the other. Oh shit, so he's just finding out right now about Nanami's death. Holy shit, dude, it's been that long. Sorry, why are you apologizing? Nanami-san is dead, so why are you still breathing? Is how that sounded to me. So, just how low is your opinion of me? Says Gojo. Ichichi, you still have a monumental task to perform, right? Make sure to give it your all. Alright, on the topic of Nanami, it seems like Ino has something to say to us. Alright. What the fuck? So now we're with Mei Gojo versus Ryomen Sukuna's reincarnated body. She's looking at a betting game site. What the hell? Oh shit, they got the odds out for the fight, man. Holy, so who would be the favorite? Like, can we even see that? Well, all we can see is betting game. That's all we can see. There have always been underworld arenas where customers who are on the outskirts of Jujutsu Society would come for betting matches that were just barely legal. Alright. But after the laws were revised, after the Shibuya incident, the clientele base for these services have drastically increased. Even without betting, I can now earn a steady $5 billion by selling pay-per-view broadcasts. Damn, so she's about to broadcast a fight on pay-per-view? Holy shit. I don't know if I've ever been so grateful to have this ability. Big sissy, let's fatten the crows up with this. Oh shit, my man Yuji is fucking putting in some sparring sessions right now. That man's working right now on his takedowns. That should be a good enough warm-up. It's about time for you to get a handle on this, Itadori. Yes, sir. Menteiko, don't worry. I told HQ what happened to your arm so that they would assign me to the mission to exterminate Itadori-kun, but I never told him about it. Okay, so that's Yuta talking to Inumaki. Salmon, that's right. That was solely on Sukuna. He does not bear any responsibility for that. So he told me that I told HQ about what happened to your arm. Okay, when his arm got fucking... this man's arms went completely missing, dude. This man lost an arm. He's handicapped as shit right now. So he's saying that he didn't tell Itadori. Alright, Salmon wrote, thank you. I'll be putting you to work. Alright, that's cool, bro. Just looking out, not fucking spilling the beans, keeping it a secret. December 24th, Shinju... Bro, no way we're already fucking here. December 24th? Well then, while you're busy fighting Gojo, Satori, I'll hunt down the remaining players in the calling game. Bro, this man's trying to end the series this quick. You couldn't be gone soon enough. Hurry up and go. What was I to do? If I had left Sukuna's side, I'd have already been killed by Gojo Satori, says Kenjaku. But even if that weren't the case, I had no intention on making a move until today. If Gojo Satori loses, the only opening they have to beat Sukuna is right after this fight. Of course, because he will be fucking damaged right after the fight. So the others from Jujutsu High have, particularly the heavy hitters led by Okotsu, can't afford to leave the battlefield today. Which means I'm free to move as I please. This man's dipping. Do your best. Make sure you come back alive. Doesn't really feel right, does it? Yeah. Up till now, winning has always been a given. So the whole crew's here just can't seem to really work up the feeling to be worried or cheer him on. So they're talking about Gojo. I think he'd be happy about it regardless. If he replies with something like, that's a given, I feel like I beat him to death before he even faces off against Sukuna. Alright, and then my man's walking out with what seems to be his fucking head coach. His coach and his fucking water girl. Alright. Sensei, your curse technique is in the way. Alright. Give it your best shot. This man's smiling, dude. Gojo seems confident. And then Yuji gives him a pat on the back. The whole crew is right there cheering him on, smiling, giving positive vibes. They're trying to make it seem like they're not nervous. You know, deep inside they're fucking nervous, but they're putting up a smile. Go get him, stupid blindfold. Prove to us that you're more than just a pretty face, Salmon. If it gets too rough, I'll tag you out. Win, Gojo-san. Roger that. The battle between the strongest is about to begin. So, bro, are we already gonna start next fucking chapter, dude? When he said last chapter, he was like, let's rearrange this fight till December 24th. I thought it was gonna take a couple months before we get to it. But immediately the next chapter, we're already on December 24th, meaning that the next chapter is either going to be a sub to the fight or we're already going to start it. Damn, you could tell that fucking Jujutsu Kaisen's about to end. That's kind of sad, man. That is kind of sad. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. But alright, man. What are the odds on the fight? That is what I want to know. I think the favorite is going to be Gojo, to be honest, because I feel like he's a fan favorite. So most people are going to have him as a favorite. But I don't know. It's about to go down. I think, of course, I think, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if, I think Gojo's going to die. Because I think Sukuna's going to end up killing him. And then it's going to be up to Yuji to stop him. But damn, bro, I think if I had a bet, I think Sukuna's going to be the one to end up killing Gojo. But I guess we'll find out maybe next week. I don't know if they're taking a break, but I'm out.